welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany from Foxborough Vintage on Etsy, shop Foxborough on Poshmark, and I also have a handmade business called the Purple Hedgehog on Etsy. Today I'm actually going to be showing you what I'm sending to THREDUP LUXE. So I've tried THREDUP before, not a huge fan of the service. There's a couple brands that I feel like I can actually get more through THREDUP and a little quicker than I can on Poshmark, so sometimes I'll send stuff into them, but for the most part, not a huge fan of sending things into THREDUP and getting, 60 cents for it. But they have a new concierge service where you send in your designer items as well as your regular items, and they process them all together, and it's prepaid label, 1 week turnaround time once they receive the items, and then they send everything back to you for free, so you're not losing out, and you don't have to pay for them to send things back to you. So I've got a couple of little designer items that I've had listed in my Poshmark. They just aren't selling, so I'm going to send them to THREDUP and see what I can get for them through them. And in the meantime, I'm also going to be sending a couple other little things too. So the first thing is these Miu Miu shoes. So they're really cute and they're in great condition. The soles don't even look like they were used. And I have them listed in my Poshmark closet for $150. They're size 38.5 and they are just not selling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this into THREDUP. I'm going to individually bag these shoes so they don't bang up anything. If something were to happen and the box were to get wet, they wouldn't suffer that kind of damage, and that way I know they're arriving in the shape that I'm sending them in. And I'm going to see what I can get for these. So that's my first designer item. And my second designer item is this skirt, which I didn't really think would do well on Poshmark, so I didn't have it listed. But it is a Max Mara skirt. Here we go. And I think I only paid a couple of dollars for this at the thrift store. Sorry, I'm trying to do this little hook and eye. Alright, I'll do that later. It's cute. A little sort of abstract striped skirt, pencil skirt. And I'm going to send this into them and see what they can get for it. So that is my second designer item. The rest of it is more high-end stuff, but not necessarily on their designer consignment list. So the first thing is this blouse. It is, can't ever remember how to say his name, Eli Tahari, I think. It's silk, navy blue, sleeveless. So we'll see what I can get for that through them. A pair of Carmen Mark Valvo snakeskin espadrilles. They are in great shape. Insides look really good, but they're just not selling in my Poshmark closet, so I'm going to send them to THREDUP and see what I can get. The next thing is this sweater, which I have to lint roll, but it is by Neve Designs, and I looked at their payout calculator, and some of the stuff that they had listed for this brand, they did actually pay out a decent amount for, somewhere around the $10 range. So I'm going to clean this up and send it off, and hopefully we'll see what they can give me for that. It's not really it's not like a brand that's would be popular on Poshmark, and it doesn't really fit in with the aesthetic of my closet, so I'm just going to send it to them. This is another Eli Tahari piece. It is silk, so I'm hoping that I'll have that going for me. It's kind of got that 90s vibe to it. It's floral, springy, and so hopefully they will give me somewhere in the $20 range for this piece. We'll see. Can't tell if that's a stain or not. Maybe showing it on camera will help. Does that look like a stain? Or is that just, that's gotta just be part of the print, right? I don't know. Let's hope that is not a stain. Anyway, I got that at the Goodwill bins, so no harm, no foul. This is a Hale Bob piece. It almost to me looks like one of those like kind of chintzy like mall type dresses that you would get at like, I don't know, Charlotte Russe or something like that. But I saw it in the bins and I was like, you know what, I better check that out. And it does, this brand does retail for a lot. It's 100% silk. And so we will see if they take it or not. It's not the type of thing that fits into my Poshmark closet. So send it to them. The next piece is this new with tags Weston piece. And hopefully get somewhere in the $7 to $10 range for that. And this is another Weston piece. And both of these pieces have been in my Poshmark closet and they are just not selling. So I'm going to send them off to THREDUP and see what they can do for me. And in the past I've used the Real, and I do like their format and I have had good success with them. I've gotten a number of checks from them selling designer items for me, but their consignment payout is just not quite as much as THREDUP is offering right now. So they're offering an 80% minimum consignor payout and 90% if it's over, I think, $300 or something, which none of these items will be. But if you did find something that was worth that, yeah, their consignor payout offering is actually a little better than the Real. Their turnaround time isn't really any, it's maybe a little bit faster, but they're definitely trying to compete with that luxury game that the Real has sort of a vice grip on. So I'm going to send this stuff off. I'll make another video when I find out how much they're going to give me for it and if they send anything back, and they, I think, will give you a list of why they didn't accept stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you why they didn't accept anything if they don't take it. And yeah, we'll see where this goes. And none of this stuff is moving in my Poshmark closet, or it's not stuff that I want to list on Poshmark. So it's a good experiment for me. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the future video, and make sure and subscribe, like this video, and that is all for today. Thank you. Bye.